exclusively on LI, Life Inspired.
Today something new has begun.
Hang tough with Design Star champion Antonio Ballatore.
Antonio's a heavyweight.
Which is going to be sad if he gets knocked out.
As he and his renegades tear down, build up dull spaces into stylish cribs.
Now my mind is blown.
The Antonio treatment. Thursday, 9 p.m. only on LI, Life Inspired.
And now a surprise offensive in the world of luxury goods.
For 18 billion francs, François Pinault, owner of the Printemps department store La Redoute and the Fnac, has treated himself to Gucci, a snub to the French world luxury leader LVMH. This time, war has been declared, whether openly or not.
We're building a group with people, with major brands, in a positive way. It's nothing against Mr. Arnault.
Did you tell him before, or did you discuss it with him beforehand?
Well, you don't usually say in advance when and where you're going to attack.
Bernard Arnault and François Pinault were both in the running to buy Gucci. But if Tom Ford preferred to sign with Pinault, it was because in the meantime, Pinault's group PPR had acquired a jewel of French luxury, Yves Saint Laurent. Pinault offered the prestigious Yves Saint Laurent ready-to-wear line to Tom Ford, who was attracted to the venture. Although he has a lower media profile, François Pinault was no less of a sharp businessman and was well aware of the very high potential of the luxury market. Leaning on Tom Ford's network, he managed to attract a fine collection of young talent to PPR. Stella McCartney, poached from Chloe, got her own label, and Pinault made another fine catch, Alexander McQueen, whom he poached from LVMH. François Pinault injected enough money into the McQueen fashion house to enable McQueen to leave his job at Givenchy. And François Pinault proved his significant business flair in his dealings with the young Nicolas Ghesquière, who gained recognition when he woke up a fashion house that had been sleeping since 1968, Balenciaga.
What's really remarkable is that nobody expected anything of that fashion house. It was my expectations, the expectations of the team at the time that moved Balenciaga forward. Suddenly there were buyers, the press. We felt people had taken a sudden interest in it. That's rather magic in this profession. You see the fierce side of things and the opinions, but it's true that there can also be sudden enthusiasm and support, which enable people to build careers. I'd like to take the time to do Balenciaga well, to develop it. At the moment it's it's very tightly controlled. I'd like to do more things, more accessories, open a few more boutiques.
Season after season, Nicolas Ghesquière researched ever more modern, ever more daring silhouettes for women, to the point where his name had become one of the most talked about in Paris.
It's rather amazing because in the space of 2 weeks, all the major luxury groups called. For one of them, someone said to me, "Tom Ford's on the phone for you." He said, "Look, we can try and buy a fashion house for you if you like. Is there one you're attracted to? Or do you prefer to do something under your own name?" I thought about it and said, "You should buy Balenciaga, because I really feel at home here."
Having acquired Gucci, Yves Saint Laurent, and McQueen, François Pinault bought Balenciaga. From now on, PPR was a luxury group that could measure up to LVMH. At the turn of the millennium, the two major luxury groups were established. Their battle was not only fought in terms of labels and designers, but also in terms of territory. The emerging countries like China that were opening up to the market economy were in their line of fire. The stock exchanges through which capital traveled from one end of the planet to the other in nanoseconds symbolized a world that had become a gigantic battlefield for trade wars. LVMH was the first to launch its offensive to enlarge its clientele, aiming for new Chinese and Russian customers and a new younger following who were attracted to a well and truly bling-bling style and major logos. With slogans like J'adore Dior and Dior Addict, John Galliano appealed massively to this new clientele.
The real visionary is Mr. Arnault.
We sell 50% more every 6 months, so I hope it will continue.
A visionary indeed, Bernard Arnault completed this ostentatious luxury for women with its counter-trend, the minimal chic of Dior Homme by Eddie Slimane. This slender, sleek, and androgynous appearance in black and white, from the clothes to the accessories, coincided with the success of certain young rockers such as the Libertines and Franz Ferdinand, and attracted a mass following of less young executives. Personifying the renewal of male style himself, it took Eddie Slimane just 6 years at Dior to become a member of the restricted club of VIP designers. Meanwhile, Marc Jacobs was busy expanding the range of Vuitton products. He continued to revisit the house monogram, even subjecting it to artist Steven Sprouse's fluorescent graffiti and Takashi Murakami's kawaii and manga pop motifs.
They used to say, you can't do this, you can't do this. Now I just do what I want. I show what I believe in, and afterwards, if they don't like it, they don't ship it to the store. Je m'en fous.
If Marc Jacobs could afford to be so detached, it was because the results of Louis Vuitton spoke for themselves. His success had given him a firm footing in the fashion house, and he could now concentrate on moving up a gear. He set about designing an increasingly sophisticated ready-to-wear line, playing to a complex free clientele who were not shy to display external signs of wealth and would willingly sport a golden overcoat with matching handbag. But the power of the Vuitton brand also came from its impressive network of boutiques throughout the world.
An amazing Louis Vuitton boutique filled with things to do and see. Incredible VIP service upstairs, wonderful bookshop. Great art. Incredible, extraordinary windows. I don't know, just really phenomenal. It's like Disneyland for luxury people.
On roads less traveled, on recipes unraveled, with Korea's darling starlet, Choi Ji-woo. A culinary tour into the joys and tastes of the unexpected. Choi Ji-woo's Delicious Korea, Sunday, 9 p.m. Exclusively on LI, Life Inspired.
At the changing of the guard, a new president moves into his new address. And he's got under 6 hours. Enter his movers, handpicked and highly trained.
We've just got a great staff. They're just extraordinary people.
Making sure all goes smooth and spotless.
Welcome home, Mr. President.
Flipping the White House premieres Wednesday, 8th January, 10:30 p.m. exclusively on LI, Life Inspired. New York, New York. 12 designers reaching for the stars.
It's just that simple.
It's crazy.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna nail this thing.
With host Danica Ray and star mentor David Bromstad.
Your challenge starts now.
HGTV Design Star, Friday, 10 p.m. Only on LI, Life Inspired.
A glimpse into a celebrity's most private space. Their wardrobe.
Fashion heaven. What a gorgeous wardrobe.
Fashion sense.
Me and Bling, best friends.
I've got them in every colour.
And life stories.
She taught me how to be a Liz.
With savvy style tips from hosts Jackie and Zara.
Would she wear this colour or black?
Black, for sure.
Show me your wardrobe. Thursday, 12 a.m. Exclusively on LI. Life Inspired.
So, I presume you have heard. It's hard to believe he is doing it.
Is it true?
It's on everybody's lips.
But how could he? Going behind people's backs, betraying them. God, is it true?
Of course it's true.
Karl Lagerfeld surprised everyone by designing a collection for H&M in 2004, which met with great success. With the arrival of mass-market superpowers such as H&M, Zara, and others such as Uniqlo, the world appetite for fashion rocketed. Low prices on every street corner and new window dressing every week obliged these retail brands to produce new clothes non-stop, even if it means copying the major designers. Their phenomenal success obliges the luxury market to hit even harder.
Brands like Dior and Chanel don't just sell dresses. So it's in the brand's interest to have massive visibility, an image that internet users will instantly recognize. You can't imagine how many people watch those shows. The issue is who captures the luxury markets.
To capture these markets, the fashion shows became increasingly spectacular at the risk of overshadowing the clothes. Even the Great Wall of China did not resist invasion by luxury and was colonized by fashion shows. It became very important to ensure the presence of international stars at shows, who in turn attracted the celebrity press, adding a further layer of